Zimbabwe's legal framework regulating women's access to justice is expansive, domesticating key international human rights standards. To bring these laws to life, the government is actively decentralizing legal aid services across hard-to-reach rural areas, an ongoing priority to ensure justice reaches every community.
Zimbabwe's commitment to access to justice for women and girls is reinforced by a robust policy framework. But also, before I talk about the policies, it's the political will. We enjoy gender equality issues right from the highest office. Our president has signed a high-level political agreement which actually says we should end violence against women and girls.
The theme of CSW 70 is actively and closely linked to our work as women and law in Southern Africa. It's a theme that seeks to activate access to justice for marginalized groups, in this case for women and girls. As women and law in Southern Africa, over the years, we've been working actively to remove structural hindrances, structural barriers that limit women and girls from accessing access to justice. And for the theme, we believe it's speaking to some of the structural barriers that have remained in place. And as an organization, we still remain concerned. For instance, most of the women and girls are still having to travel long distance to reach and perhaps report some of the violations they encounter every day. So we are still concerned about the affordability of justice, availability of access to justice, as well as adaptability of access to justice in certain instances.
The Criminal Law and Evidence Acts pave the way for fair prosecution, while the Legal Aid Act ensures support for indigent persons. Crucially, the Domestic Violence Act revolutionized access to justice by criminalizing acts that were once unfairly dismissed as minor private issues.
We are aware of the issues around gender, around women, around girls. And the ministry, as a Ministry of Justice, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, there are measures that we're taking in order to protect or enhance the protection of women and girls. And some of these measures are policy measures, legislative measures that include access to justice, and these measures also include institutional, such as having in place the Legal Aid Directorate, which helps the marginalized, the vulnerable, especially women and girls who need legal aid but cannot afford. And this is in terms of Section 31 of the Constitution, which obligates the state to do so.
By criminalizing acts that were once unfairly dismissed as minor private issues. Administratively, Zimbabwe is driving change through the National Development Strategy 2 and the National Gender Policy. We are seeing practical results. The digitalization of the judiciary, virtual court platforms, specialized courts, one-stop centers, and safe shelters for survivors of gender-based violence.
The Government of Zimbabwe has implemented a comprehensive and coordinated approach to ensure that women and girls they have unhindered access to justice. This framework transcends physical, financial, and social barriers and includes several key measures. Just to mention a few: one, coordinated national policy framework, development of the National Gender Policy, and the National GBV Strategy 2023 to 2030, which fosters a whole-of-government approach to preventing GBV and ensuring accountability. Then secondly, integrated service infrastructure. That is what we've done, the establishment of gender-based violence one-stop centers, which combines under one roof health services, legal services, and psychosocial services. The mobile one-stop center delivers also services to remote communities, hard to reach areas.
Zvaiko zvinezvi, Mobile One Stop Center iyi yatoricha vanhu vanokwana 5,717 mumaprovince anoita iwo Manicaland, Mashonaland neMatebeleland South.
These mobile one-stop centers have actually helped our people, our Zimbabweans, who have been looking for access to justice, who have been looking for a way of living together as families. These one-stop centers are not there to say people should divorce, no. That's why we've got counselors. Some of these are small issues which, once the people are counseled, their families continue being united. We don't want to destroy the family fabric. We want our children to grow up in families. At the same time, we say no to violence.
We have also established safe shelters which offer secure accommodations and support the survivors of gender-based violence. Also, as a government, we have strengthened capacity of justice actors, a national gender-based violence case management curriculum. We have also done this together with UNFPA, and this one is being rolled out to standardize responses and ensure survivors receive comprehensive services. Again, the government has gone down to community level initiatives, that is engaging traditional and religious leaders in dialogues which aims to address harmful norms and also enhance referral systems. Literacy on legal issues and awareness is very critical. So government has done nationwide campaigns to inform women and girls about their rights, empowering them to seek justice effectively.
True access to justice must transcend the courtroom. It requires powerful social and economic enablers. When women are economically empowered with access to land and labor markets, they have the resources to breach barriers to justice. When girls are educated, they are empowered to understand and demand their rights.
You can't empower women without economic empowerment. So there is a lot of work which is being done around that area. Integration of economic empowerment programs which assist survivors in becoming financially independent, aiding their pursuit of justice.
The government of Zimbabwe remains dedicated to eradicating the structural and social barriers that hinder women. Access to justice isn't just a constitutional right, it is a critical pillar of our justice delivery system.
The access to justice that is contained within the Constitution of Zimbabwe. This is done in different ways, where as a constitutional body, we are mandated in Section 246 to promote, protect, and advance gender equality, as outlined in the Constitution of Zimbabwe. And this is expected to be done by challenging systemic and structural barriers to the citizens of Zimbabwe, but particularly women and girls enjoying their constitutional rights or enjoying the justice that is assured of them within the Constitution of Zimbabwe. So through the work that we do as an institution, we ensure that we work with other institutions, like-minded institutions under the national gender machinery, to not only advocate for, but to also protect the rights of women, the rights of girls. We also work with the women and the girls themselves, including men and boys as male champions, to ensure that we build the confidence, the assertiveness that is needed within the people of Zimbabwe.
We all move together because we want that unified approach.
This has been a presentation of Zimbabwe's constitutional, legislative, and administrative measures implemented to promote access to justice, led by the Ministry of Women Affairs, Community, Small and Medium Enterprises Development,